welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum.
As we'll see a squad from the MAC,
the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Rockets will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the USC Trojans offense will get the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Strike complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3 and out's not what they had in mind. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Rockets offense will get the ball for the first time. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
They punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Finds his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo to the ground and try to move the chains. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hunt. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Carter. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. play action. That's caught. It's a 0. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rockets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The run from the shotgun. Got a little space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. And the legendary John McKay would be proud. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Got his man down the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Looking for room. It's Jordan. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Mayava. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Rockets offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they... And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's a 0. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Rockets will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Knocks it out of the air. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. It's caught downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
sent for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Johnson looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play, didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. And these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got a man. It's Fowler. Stumbled to the ground.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Grab near the marker. It's Jordan. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to
There he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Johnson wants to throw. Might be looking to run. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got it in the middle. It's a 0. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Keeps looking downfield. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Kick is in the air. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
That's caught. It's Lane. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throws to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some. Breaks into the open. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Rockets moving quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And the Rockets line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the first. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jordan. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Got a man, it's Carter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Tulane was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in New Orleans. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is because, as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now on second down. Off play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football in 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To throw, it's Mayava. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Jordan. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Now the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Run in the red zone, it's Jordan. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They'll run for it. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Trojans! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really...
And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Rockets want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. Off and running. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rockets.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down on your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The RPO, it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojan. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And the returner is stopped. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Johnson looking to throw. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The Rockets are in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go.
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it inside the 25. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Snaps it in the shotgun. That's caught. It's Lane. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Hunt. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every...
Going for the big play. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with it 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chopstick, and there's no way the defense is going to be thinking, I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. They'll send the back in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Holly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense just going to spike it here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pulls it in. It's Holly. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. With the catch, it's Holly. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting